Hello, everybody. Suzanne Kellner-Zinck with Dawning Visions Hypnosis to speak about something that came up yesterday as I was doing networking online with a very cute and young individual who works in healthcare. We had this discussion about what we each do, and she had told me that she would really love to get some help with hypnosis, but it is too expensive, so therefore she's not doing it. To which I told her, quite frankly, that if she's unwilling to invest in her own mental health, then she doesn't belong working with any clients in healthcare. For a couple of reasons. Number one, if you're dealing with your own issues, it makes it really difficult for you to be present for other people who are paying for your time and expertise to work with them because your mind is not there with them. It's not fair. Secondly, when we're unwilling to do our own work, it makes it really difficult for us to do our work well because, especially in the world of mental health, it's too easy to project our problems onto our clients without realizing it. I have so many people who come to me over the years to do work with me that had therapists who were not capable of not projecting their crap. You see, clients do not want to be victims. They do not want to be told, poor you, I feel so sorry for you. What they want to be told is, I'm really sorry this happened to you. Let us get into the work so we can clear you of your problems so you can move on and be a victor. Have a really great life. That's what they want. And that's what they deserve. But that can only be done if you have a professional who has already worked on all their own issues and has gotten all that crap out of the way. Which luckily for my clients, I did ages and ages ago before I ever thought about going into this field. Because I don't understand why people feel that they have the right to advise others when they haven't taken care of their own problems first. Now, I'm going to contrast this with another young woman I spoke to. Well, young to me, she's about 20 years younger than me, looking at her, who works on helping her clients release weight. In her case, she released over 100 pounds of weight and has kept it off for 15 years. Here's a person who knows what she's doing, she's totally congruent, and her clients are going to get the results. Do you understand the difference between these two people? It's an important thing to know. So when you're looking for people to work with you, you need to know that they aren't hiding things in their closet from you. You need to do some research to see that they actually are experts at what they say they're going to work with you on. This is harder to do with people who are licensed because of all the HIPAA laws and everything. But hopefully they've published articles and they have information and blogs on their websites and things of this nature to let you know that they actually know what the hell they're talking about. And even with that, I have my own issues with many of these people. I bring it up endlessly in my doctorate in psychology program I'm working on right now, because they don't really get to the root cause of the problems. It's usually just band-aided with a bunch of sessions, reopening the wound over and over again, meaning the emotional wound, and medication. Toxic after a certain number of years, something I experienced myself way back in the day. So I know from what I'm talking about. So be thoughtful about who you decide to employ, do your research, and certainly ask people those really hard questions so you know if this is the right person, because you need to know that they're in their right mind. You need to know that they're not going to sit there and judge you. Too many mental health providers do that. I was talking to a friend of mine who just finished a doctorate in psychology and was speaking about how her classmates and colleagues were speaking terribly about their patients horrifically, I would say, making fun of them and their problems. What are these people doing in the business if they don't care about their people? Sadly, this is happening. I'm just letting you know so you understand that just because someone says they represent something doesn't mean that's what they represent behind your back. And to recognize that they are suggesting things to you instead of directing things to you. Although I have to admit that sometimes I do direct my clients and what they need to do because I'm getting the information from their subconscious mind, and that's what's telling us what we need to do to help them out. But whenever it is better for me to make a suggestion, I certainly suggest they do X, Y, Z, and they'll find that they have much better results. So this is my message to all of you out there in YouTube land and on my Facebook pages, because I want you to get the best care that you can by being thoughtful about who you are employing. It's so important on so many levels, especially for your mental health. And it could even be important for your physical health, because when people don't take care of their mental health, many times, too often, they develop autoimmune illnesses, they can develop cancer, and they can develop heart attacks, especially if they're holding on to anger. Just saying. Well, that's the video for today. I hope you found it helpful. And as always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye.